Bourbon. Belts. Blockbusters. You are listening to the Triple B Podcast. Let's fucking go.
We're back! It's WrestleMania Night 1. We're doing predictions.
Fuck you!
I love it. I love fucking with you. This is what we got. We're going in no specific order because we don't know the order of the card.
We know the
for
first
most
two
part.
matches, and these are the first two matches.
Perfect. We know that. We don't know the rest.
And the closing match.
Yeah, we know the closing match, obviously. So we don't know the middle. But we're starting. We got the Vision and I Show Speed against the Usos and LA Knight. Timmy? Who you going with?
We got the Vision and I Show winning because Jey Uso did some weird interview and got beat up Cameron or something, the rapper.
He beat up Cameron?
Yeah, it was like some weird YouTube show and he was dogging on Jey Uso and he beat him up. So I feel like that's going to tie into this. So
Gotcha.
Vision and I Show are winning this match, even though I Show is cursed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Who do you got?
All right. I am going with, I just feel like the Usos and LA Knight are going to win.
That's what my gut says.
LA Knight needs a fucking win. He needs a victory somewhere in his career.
Yeah.
And he just hasn't been getting them very much lately outside of fucking Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or whatever fucking show that was. Monday Night Raw?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. It was my show. I don't remember it. Anyway, so I'm going with the LA Knight and the Usos winning.
I like it.
Next up, we have the unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu.
I feel like Jacob Fatu is going to win this one. I think Drew is due some time off. He's been carrying
The company.
what good parts of SmackDown
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah.
And he's due for some time off. I think Jacob does a number on him and wins this one.
Yeah, I feel like Drew's just gotten the upper hand so much that it would just be like really underwhelming for him to just win.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not wearing a fuck around and try us shirt for no goddamn reason. That spells Fatu right there. So
WWE just learned the meaning of fuck around and find out.
yeah,
Because they have it for Brock too.
yeah. So I am definitely going with a nice dog walking that ass, that Scottish bitch
His
ass
promo
tonight.
on SmackDown was pretty good.
It was fucking legit. It was legit. I don't
liked
know
it.
how you didn't talk about it. In
He
your fucking
stumbled
talking
over
points,
some of his,
whatever.
but
That would have been the banger, yeah.
I don't know. Danhausen deserves it. Anyways, keep going.
He just bitched about the show the entire time.
As you did.
But
You would
I've
have.
never. I've never done that. I would never. That's not part of my character. That's pretty much my entire identity on this
Talk
podcast.
about this neck match and see if his irresistible forces
so
wins.
we're gonna move on to the next match that actually matters. No, we have the Irresistible Forces versus the Bellas versus Royal Bliss versus Bayley and Lyra for the WWE. Is this just the women's tag because there's only one set of them? Yeah. Saw what they've done with the mid card titles. So, Tim, who you got winning this?
This one is.
I swear to God, I will kick you in the dick.
This one's a toss up, but I'm
I
going
will-
with Bayley and Lyra.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
hearing
Thank you.
rumblings that Bayley's coming up on a contract here, and if they want to keep her, they're going to give her the tag titles here. So Bayley, Lyra.
I'm joining you, actually. I'm going Bayley and Lyra as well. I feel like it's been weird to me that for like the last 3 weeks almost, it feels like, the Bellas haven't even fucking been on TV.
That's because Nikki's hurt.
I'm perfectly okay with. Everyone, I want to say, love it. Should have just turned it into a triple threat match. Fuck the Bellas. They're useless. They've always been useless. They're dog shit characters.
This guy
They're
doesn't complain.
Nikki Bella's garbage,
it's
and
bad.
Bree's even worse.
It's all around bad.
Whoa.
And Nikki's going to be replaced by Paige, who just re-signed for 5 years.
I love that. Don't know if that's public. Is that public?
It was all over the internet yesterday and today.
Well, I don't want her to be a part of the Bella helping a Bella win anything. The Bellas suck. fuck the Bellas. Bring
It wouldn't
Paige
make
in
sense
alone.
if Bella
let Paige
teamed
just
up
be.
with
Let
Paige.
Paige just
She's
win
the
the title,
anti-Bella.
the tag titles on her own. Anyways, it's really just been Royal Bliss and Bayley and Lyra facing each other for the last couple weeks on the shows.
Yeah.
So fuck the Irresistible Forces. They're definitely dropping it. They're not retaining. They're terrible. Everything that has to do with Nia Jax is awful. Let Lash go for a singles championship on her own.
Yep.
Bayley and Lyra makes sense to me. As much as I love Royal Bliss, I feel like this could potentially lead to maybe a feud between Bayley and Lyra and Royal Bliss and get the other fucking worthless shits except for Lash out the way.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
So Bayley and Lyra. Here we
Royal
go.
Bliss makes about as much sense as the Irresistible Forces.
But they're good at
No,
they,
they're actually
they're
good in the
actually
ring.
good
They're
at
good
making it
They have
happen.
chemistry together as a team. They make sense. They've
But-
been the
but
champions.
nobody's
Everyone
here-
loves them. Nobody
Nobody's
likes
here
Nia Jax.
to watch
She's
Charlotte
useless.
Flair in a tag
But that's
match.
what makes this magical.
No,
is
time
because
out. Hold
of
on.
that.
You're wrong fully about that because when she first came. No, you're wrong. 100%. When she first came back and won the Royal Rumble, they almost booed her out of the company, dude. Nobody wants to see her in a singles match. They want to see her in tag with Alexa Bliss. That's what they want. That's what everybody wants.
Yeah.
No, everybody wants to see Alexis Bliss fucking.
No,
fucking go
everybody
on a
wants to see
singles run.
Charlotte and Alexa Bliss together. Nobody wants to see Charlotte in a singles run. So this is the only thing that makes sense for her.
Nobody
as
wants
a
to see
fucking,
Charlotte
for her career.
Everyone wants to see Alexis
The
Bliss.
combination of them is gold. I love it. I will
Them
disagree
together
with you.
is fantastic. I stand by what I said.
Royal
You're wrong.
Bliss is gold.
Yeah,
they
they're
never
too
named him
fucking
that.
good.
I'm
I
still
know,
sticking
they
by
haven't
that.
Named him that. That's what we're calling him.
Yeah.
Fucking Last Star call him Charlexa like a fucking idiot.
Boo.
Royal Bliss, it's too good. Come on now. Anyways, next match. So we both went Bayley and Lyra
Yeah.
on that. Next match, we got AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
I'm going Becky Lynch. I think Becky Lynch wins this, and what I'm reading, this might be her final contract. So,
No, not okay.
like,
I'm gonna follow you up.
but like retiring.
I'm gonna follow you up here. I'm also going Becky Lynch for the same reason, but not because I read it, because she fucking says it on Unreal Season 2.
Oh shit!
She straight up says this is my last contract.
So that
So she said
I mean
that's why she's doing everything she's doing. Her entire
she's
goal.
building everyone up.
That's exactly that's what she says.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. She's trying to help leave the business better than it was when she got here, and she's doing a fucking hell of a job.
And I love it.
I love AJ Lee. I love that she's back, but give Becky the fucking title because
Yeah.
her as a heel fucking IC champion.
She's,
There's nothing better in the women's division than
no,
that.
100%.
And Liv Morgan is the heel.
and he's
world
not the only one that says that. Sports Illustrated is saying
Sports
it too.
Illustrated says that.
Bleacher
Yeah.
Report says it.
Yes. Next up, we got Seth versus Gunther.
This one is
This
fucking
is,
tough.
I think the hardest fucking match on the entirety of the 2-night card. So
I honestly, I gotta go Gunther. Just if you can't ruin his momentum, but it does make sense for Seth to win here. This one is such a toss up, but I'm going Gunther.
and I'm going Seth.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
I think it makes less sense for Seth to lose considering everything that's been going on.
Unless Braun Breaker returns tonight and screws him. And that's the ultimate.
I'm not going for extra fucking
I-
points
I
here
know,
and
but
side
that-
shit.
that's-
I'm saying
that's
Seth.
where I'm going.
Just in this feud, I'm
Okay.
saying Seth's winning.
Fair enough. I agree with. It could go either way.
Yeah, it really could. Next up, we have Stephanie Becker versus Liv Morgan for the WWE Women's World Championship. This is easy to me. Liv Morgan's winning. They have done jack shit with Stephanie Becker as a champion. I love Stephanie Becker. I think she deserved way more than what she got, but Liv Morgan is the draw. She's the pull. She is the best thing on Raw. Almost entirely on Raw, let alone the women's division. Liv Morgan's winning this.
I'm gonna join you with Liv Morgan winning,
That's the
but I
smart move.
also have a gut feeling Stephanie's gonna retain. I'm just gonna say that, but I'm not gonna take credit for that. I'm saying Liv Morgan. I'm going with you on it.
Yeah.
But I have this inkling that some shenanigans is gonna go on.
I don't think that creative has the mental capacity to build something for Stephanie Becker if she wins. I don't think that they do.
Liv builds her own shit.
Look at how over she was in NXT.
Yeah.
She's still over.
Look at how
That's the
over
thing.
she was when she came to the roster. Look
No,
at how
it was,
over
dude.
she's been this entire time.
Yeah, she's
And
still
what if-
over as fuck. And
Tim,
they
what
can't
have
do
they
anything
done with her?
They
Nothing.
can't do anything with
Nothing.
it.
They've
And
done nothing
that's-
with her.
That's why I just said I was like, she's fantastic. I love her. She's
take-
phenomenal in the
you
ring.
take
Her
Stephanie
character's great.
Vicker and Rhea Ripley and put them in a feud for the fucking championship. Oh my god, the fucking roof would blow off of every stadium that they're in.
That's the
That's
mania
the
match.
first thing that we fucking said that we
Yeah.
wanted was Stephanie versus Rhea.
Yeah.
That was it.
But aside from doing that,
No, we're
which they
getting fucking Rhea
haven't
versus
done,
Jade Cargill.
Liv Morgan
Fucking useless.
is
It's
the
gonna be fucking
next
awful.
over women's wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think they give it to Liv.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. Okay.
Lastly, moving on. Final match of the night. We know it's the main event. We got Cody versus Randy. I'm going Randy. Randy Orton's winning this match. Pat McAfee is long live the king. Pat McAfee is sticking around. He ain't leaving WWE.
Not until September 4th.
Well, yeah, when football starts, but that's different.
This is another one that could go either way, but I'm going to go with you on Randy.
You
just because
can't build
I-
all of this to not give him 15. Fuck
I
you.
want him to have 15, but this could be like the double swerve, and we kind of talked on it where I kind of hinted
Yeah.
that Cody could go heel in this whole situation and be routine, which I think the crowd would like.
Nah, I don't.
But
I don't think Cody could do anything right now, and that's part of why I think Randy needs to win. Randy needs to win. Cody needs to actually go away for a while. Plus,
That's true.
He has fucking marketing shit for Street Fighter to be doing.
True.
So he's not going to be able to be like straight up. He's not going to be able to be here for as consistently.
Yeah.
So they need to give it to Randy. He's full time. He's here. He's not doing Hollywood shit.
That's the same reason.
And-
Roman Reigns needs to lose.
Exactly. And so Cody needs to go away for a while to be able to come back and kind of refigure out the character, because it is one of the worst fucking things on WWE programming right now is Cody coming out and fucking being on the microphone ever. It's awful. It's terrible.
yeah.
So over the last 26 years, who are the two superstars that have had the biggest impact on the business? John Cena, the Never Seen 17, and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Randy Orton doesn't have that much time left.
Yeah.
I fully expect for them to tie Randy Orton with John Cena. At the very least, tie him with John Cena before he retires.
He needs.
I think that
He
he
needs
deserves
18.
18. I think he deserves 18. but
We've
I-
said this before.
but
We've
my-
talked about it.
But my expectation is 17. Tie it with John Cena. They've both had basically equal impact on the company over their 20
I disagree.
years.
I disagree.
Okay, let me finish, and then you can disagree all you want.
Well, hurry up, because we're into WrestleMania right now.
I think they give it to Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes has been champion basically for the last 2 years. Basically. Minus a couple of
6
things
months
here and
of
there.
Yeah.
Cena.
He's
yeah.
been champion for 2 years. I think they give it to Randy tonight.
Cody is. Or sorry, not Cody. Randy and Cena. Cena went part-time fucking 12 years ago. Randy has been full-time his entire fucking career. He is arguably the most important fucking superstar that WWE has had since fucking 2002 for 24 years. I don't even know if it's arguable. I
would agree.
I think he might be the most important.
I
So-
would agree with you, and I would say even longer than that, because the last most important superstar that they had was for that time frame. Even less than that. He's the only one that's ever been that important, aside from Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio's been fucking jobbing to other tag teams for
Ray
how long?
hasn't. Yeah, Ray hasn't done anything.
Randy Orton is the single most important superstar that the WWE has ever had. Ever.
Potentially.
And he's done a great job maintaining his main event status, but also putting over new talent at the same time.
Yeah.
So Randy deserves to take
He does.
the ultimate crown.
He needs to retire the actual legitimate ultimate
18
GOAT.
time,
Yeah, hands down.
and no one breaks it.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Night 2.
That brings us over to WrestleMania Night 2.
Yeah.
We're opening the night with Brock versus Oba. Ryan, what do you got?
Obafemi.
It's got to be Oba Femi. If it's
I already
anything
said
up, he's already talked about his
I'm getting an ass tat if Oba doesn't win.
It's got to be Oba. It's got to be Oba. He's done everything right. It's got to be Oba. That brings us over to the Intercontinental Ladder match. Penta versus Evans versus Rusev versus Dragon versus JD versus Rey Mysterio. Who do you got? Come
Javon
on.
Evans is winning.
Javon Evans.
Javon Evans is winning the match. He's the biggest. He is it. He's the future. He's everything. Javon Evans is winning.
I'm going with Rey Mysterio in this one, which is shocking. It is.
He's gonna get hurt about 4.5 minutes into the match.
Probably. I'm going with Rey
Broke his other
Mysterio,
ribs.
but it would make for a great retirement match with his son, Dirty
would.
Dom,
It would, but
and have because
I don't want the
Dirty
title to be
Dom
involved
wants
in that.
the IC title back. So
If that's the case, then why is he not mad at JD for being in this match?
it's true. It's true.
Javon
But
Evans.
he's distracted with later on in the night.
Javon Evans.
I typed this up really fast.
I'm going Rusev.
No,
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
off.
Look, here's
Fuck
the
you.
deal.
Win the horse.
Here's the deal.
We're moving on.
We have
Moving
done
on.
so much
Our
shit
producer's
talking.
opinion, no matter what, no
we
longer
have
matters.
we have done so much shit talking about
No.
WWE Creative. You think that they would give Javon Evans or Rey Mysterio the IC championship in this match? No, Creative isn't that fucking intelligent right now.
And also,
Okay,
WrestleMania is falling on Rusev Day.
They're giving it to Rusev. They're gonna give it to Rusev because that makes the absolute fucking
Only
least
if
sense,
Matt
and
Riddle
nobody
comes back,
is
'cause
here for that.
he
So that's
interviewed
what's
with
gonna
us.
happen.
That was my pick, too.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you're both idiots.
You're
moving
both
on
wrong.
to the next.
Next match, Jade versus Rhea for the women's championship. Who do you got?
Rhea Ripley wins because Jade Cargill sucks ass. Say
Rhea-
the same thing.
Rhea
Jade
Ripley
Cargill
wins.
sucks ass, so Jade Cargill's gonna win.
Oh, no.
No.
You don't
I'm
see?
not telling you who
You don't
I
see?
want to win the match. I'm telling you who Creative is gonna have win the
Rhea's
match.
winning.
We're
Rhea's
wasting
winning.
a lot of fucking time right now. Be quiet. Who do you have winning?
Rhea.
All right. Sammy versus Trick. U.S.
Trick Williams wins.
I think Trick Williams
gets the
is winning
U.S.
as
title
well.
here. He is so over. It's Trick Williams is winning, and they've gone on record who's going over with the crowd. So Trick Williams wins.
Yeah. All right, next up we have the Demon Finn Balor versus Dirty Dominic
Demon
Mysterio.
Finn wins this
Demon
one.
Finn's got to win this.
But
they're
it's-
not pulling the Demon Finn back out to have
After
him fucking
3 years.
lose. To have him lose. He's
No.
winning.
But that
it just
what-
makes sense.
What a win for Dirty Dom that would be
It would be a huge win
if
for
he
Dom,
beats
but-
the Demon. And that brings us to the main event of Night 2, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. This is what it's all for. It's the main event. Well, who you got?
You already know who I'm fucking picking to win this. It's CM Punk because I hate everything about Roman Reigns. So
And I'm going Roman Reigns just to be different than you. But there's no way he's leaving the
fuck you and
company.
your fingers.
He's no way he's leaving the company. He's winning. I feel like he spoiled the match in that interview, but I would be pleasantly surprised if something else happens.
Yeah, because Roman Reigns sucks.
Okay, before we close this, what match are you most excited for? One match. Just pick one.
Nice.
We got 13 matches to pick from here. I know that's a lot.
I might be actually the most excited for Oba versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm literally the
Legit,
same.
I might actually, as long as we
They
said,
do it
needs,
right.
It needs to actually be a match. It can't be Brock versus Goldberg.
No.
It needs to actually be legit. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So we will be back post-show to go over our results and give our 3 bells ratings. Let's get it on. WrestleMania is here. We're back post WrestleMania Night 2 now. So we watched WrestleMania Night 1. We
did.
watched WrestleMania Night 2. We are going to go over our predictions. We're going to go over our thoughts. And then we're going to go into our 3 bells ratings. let's get right into it.
do
So,
it.
reviewing over WrestleMania Night 1. We didn't correct the order of this, so we're just going in the order of what we have listed. But for the most part, I think we got Night 1 right. There might be a little mix-up on Night 2.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
But the show opens with The Vision and IShowSpeed Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight. Yeah. We got a winning Usos and LA Knight.
Yep.
Match was nothing special, nothing memorable, but it's your
super cool.
typical celebrity match, though.
Yeah.
I think IShowSpeed Speed super athletic.
Yeah, I
and
mean he did great. The parts that he was in on it did well.
absolutely.
The fucking the little double turn that we ended up kind of getting, like we had Logan Paul attack IShowSpeed after the match because he felt like he's the one that cost them.
Yeah.
And then the Usos and LA Knight helped him out and were able to set Logan Paul up to take a IShow splash.
That was so cool.
From
man.
the top rope through the announce table of all things too was cool. We've seen a lot of celebrity
going through that
spots
table, yeah.
on the announce table. So
That's
that
wild.
was pretty cool. It was a really solid fucking splash. Like he got all of it.
Bro can fly.
Yeah,
He
and
can fly. I saw that they already have a Funko of his costume from WrestleMania.
Oh, really?
IShowSpeed.
That's awesome.
So that's pretty cool.
cool.
But yeah, that was the Usos and LA Knight getting the win there.
Yep.
We got the unsanctioned match between Drew and Jacob Fatu. This match was pretty solid, man.
Yeah.
It was solid. I wish it was a little more violent for how well they built this feud,
And like with what they had been doing and like in the back and across just like the entire premises of where they were at every week.
Yeah.
For then it to be an unsanctioned match and then they literally didn't leave the ringside area.
Yeah, it was just all...
They didn't even spill into the crowd, really.
No. And so, I mean, again, it was solid, but it just, I thought it would just be more brutal.
It was a little lackluster for what it should have entailed, I think.
Yeah, exactly. That might have been something because it was on ESPN Live at that time, like before it went to ESPN Limited. Both first hours were on live TV.
Gotcha.
Versus on a premium event.
Yeah.
So, who knows? All right. Going over to our next match.
Did we say Jacob won?
Oh yeah, no. Jacob won.
Jacob won the match.
Jacob won the
I was
match.
Like, wait, I think we just kind of
we kind of just breezed by that. But,
Jacob Fatu got the win.
He deserved it.
He did. Absolutely
he deserved that
it.
win. And
hopefully this can push him towards the main event picture of some form.
Come on,
because like let's have him jump to Raw now.
Yeah. Yes, please. I get what you're saying. Pre-shadowing there. Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match, and this was the Irresistible Forces and Bella's IE surprise.
Yeah.
Paige filled in for
Nikki
Nikki Bella because she actually really did injure her ankle pretty badly. It wasn't just a sprain. There was more to it. So Paige fills in a surprise, and then versus Royal Bliss and Bailey and Lyra, and lo and behold, Paige gets the win.
Cool
Paige,
for her. That was awesome. It was cool to see Paige back and doing all the things, but
Bella's got the win in the books.
We now have Bella as the fucking tag champions, which is annoying to me because they in no way, shape, or form deserve that. And also, like I said yesterday when it happened, the fact that it ended up being like, of all people in the match, you're pinning fucking Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Like she just keeps eating L's since she returned.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying to me.
I mean, I just feel like of all people in this match, I think you could pin Lyra, you could pin Nia. Those two in my head. You can even pin Bailey.
Like Bailey takes
she's been
a ton of losses. So like it wouldn't be, nobody's going to be like, what the hell if Bailey takes the L,
but
100%. Yeah. Lyra, Nia. I mean, even Lash, you could have take the L because she's not being pushed for anything.
Nothing
right now.
yet right now.
So
I agree, though. Is a really big, cool moment for Paige to get that in, especially just after the long history of her leaving and everything, and neck injury and all, and coming back to a big WrestleMania moment like that. So super cool.
Yeah. And she looked good in the ring, too.
She did. Look very solid. Didn't skip a beat.
Did not look like she's been away from the ring for like 4 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
it was cool to see her mom out in the crowd as well and everything. So big moment. I love it. Next up, we got AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the women's IC title. We were both really excited for this match. And Becky Lynch gets the win. And it was a quick match.
Yeah.
It was very quick. Along with the other matches. I will say
they were all fairly fast.
Very fast matches over the night. So I was a little disappointed in how quick this one was.
Yeah.
But Becky Lynch wins. And I think in the long run of schemes, I think that was the right call there.
Yeah, I think so too. Like we said yesterday on the pre-show, was I love AJ and I love that she's returned and she's back, and hopefully that maintains and we keep seeing her, even if it is kind of, sporadically in between stints or whatever. But Becky Lynch has said on Unreal Season 2 that this is her last contract. So I'm like, let's fucking ride with it.
Yeah.
Let's let her do another IC run here, and then let's let her get one more world title under her belt.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like let's build Becky to a really solid retirement.
Agreed.
So
100%. Is she winning Royal Rumble next year? Early prediction.
Maybe. Who knows?
I would be accepting that. But very, very solid match, although brief, very solid. Next up, we got Seth versus Gunther. And Gunther wins this match.
Yeah.
Gunther wins this one, and it was because we had a returning Braun Breaker delivering a monster spear once again, just as he would always do. He ran down the long-ass rampway and gave Seth a very solid spear there. Gunther wins by this sleeper hold. I know he's a heel, and that's just like a very heelish way to win, but I want him to win by like some powerful move. I'm tired of seeing the sleeper. And I love Gunther to the moon and back, but I just want something more than the sleeper. But it does get a boo from the crowd and everything.
Does he have an actual standing?
I mean, his power bomb into and then doing a body splash or splash from the top was his go-to for a while there. So, but the sleeper has been one of his things as well. So this was one of the matches that I was most excited for the night, just from talent-wise. I thought it was good. And honestly, I mean, it was, to me, the match of the night for night one. Yeah. I don't know about you, but that one, minus the shenanigans at the end, I thought overall was very solid.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan for the Women's Championship, and Liv Morgan wins.
Hell yeah.
What we wanted all along. The second she won the Royal Rumble, both of us were very excited.
Yep.
We wanted her to win. We predicted that win, and she goes on to win the world title. It's right where she belongs. It's a well-deserved moment for her.
Yep.
And long time coming. Stephanie Vaquer, great champion. Too bad she didn't get to have a great run with it, but so be it. This feud...
The majority of her run was against fucking Raquel Rodriguez.
True. Very true. But the build-up for this match was solid, and, again, this match wasn't long enough for me. I didn't like the interference at the end, but it is what it is.
It's
Liv Morgan
Day,
is our champion. So
Yep.
Love
Agreed.
it. Next up, Cody versus Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Randy seeking his 15th championship reign, but Cody puts a kibosh to that. Cody.
Weird match, man.
Very weird.
Cody was like playing the heel the entire match. Randy was getting cheered like he was a babyface the entire match.
Yep.
And then he RKO's Pat McAfee, which made some people think that he's like, oh, he's going face. But it was like, no, he's RKOing Pat McAfee because Pat McAfee took 7 seconds to try to count a 3 count.
Yeah. You'd think you would speed count that.
Yeah, right. He like waited forever before he even started the initial one,
Yeah.
and then it was
It was
kick out. It was like, what the hell?
it was like Stone Cold counting back in the day.
So,
when Vince was involved in all that.
but then that turned into he RKO's Pat McAfee, takes his eye off the ball again. How many times are we going to have this happen with Randy?
Yeah.
And then eats the crossroads and gets pinned.
Cody is getting a lot of these distracted wins,
Yeah.
off of distraction.
Yeah.
Like leading up to this.
Yeah,
Like Sammy
for
was
sure.
calling it, and now he does it again. It was just, it's weird you add Pat McAfee to this feud, and then it's a quick Randy turns on him.
Yeah.
And then Cody gets that win. It just this left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, and then post show, so it's like you have Orton kind of being built throughout, like almost organically throughout the match, because everyone hates Cody. Like nobody's cheering for Cody, and so Cody's coming off as the heel. And I said it during, I was like, "Are we gonna get like the Stone Cold Bret Hart kind of double turn during this match possibly?" Because they hate Cody so much, and they love Orton. And then all the shenanigans happen and the match plays out the way it happens. Then it's just kind of like a dud. But then you have Orton attack Cody after the match with the belt and then finally deliver the punt kick.
Yeah.
But then he just stands tall with the title at the end over Cody. So it's just like, what the fuck is going on? Like my thought when that happened was like, maybe the punt kick leads to Cody having to be out for a significant amount of time. Maybe he has to relinquish the title or something.
This is Super Cody we're talking about,
But,
though. He'll
yeah.
be back,
True.
fresh as can be. But his eye looked jacked up.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see
they
it, so.
showed some stills of him in the match, and his left eye was swollen shut over.
Oh, wow.
Off of a Randy punch and everything. I don't. It like I said, it felt like a dud. It left a bad taste. It feels like they're using a WrestleMania match to build backlash
To something
feud.
else, yeah.
It's like.
Which is a weird
That's
move.
not the way you do
No.
Mania. Mania is the culmination of
Mania
everything.
should be the finished product.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. If it does lead
Building
to Randy,
the backlash is what tomorrow night starts.
Yeah.
That's what that's supposed to be. So,
exactly. So it's a weird thing. It left a bad taste in my mouth for night one.
yeah, same.
But overall, what'd you think of night one before we go on to night two?
It was very. It was a bummer.
Yeah.
It was the whole night. I think was a dud. It was disappointing. Outside of, I think, really like Liv winning. Like the Gunther Seth match was a good match. I think again the interference. It's just like, oh, whoop-de-doo, Basil. Like we could have seen that coming.
Yeah.
Becky AJ was a solid match, but it was so fast. The Fatal 4-Way Tag match did not belong on WrestleMania. Jacob Drew, again, didn't live up to the hype of what they had built before. Like, everything else that they did was more violent than anything they did in that match. So, and then the first match was just, it's a throwaway 6-man tag match that meant nothing.
Yeah.
Because, the titles aren't even on the line. You literally have the fucking tag team champions performing at WrestleMania without the titles being on the line. That makes no sense. So,
once again, men's tag team title not on the line.
not on the WrestleMania card. Neither tag titles on the line at WrestleMania.
Fucking wild.
Just the women's.
Yeah, I agree. I think night one was a little lackluster. I thought it was just it was too quick. They flew through the card and then had a lot of ads in there. We got to skip past because we were a little delayed, where we didn't get stuck with a lot of those. But I just missed the days of showing the build up to each match, the little promo package, and then seeing all the entrances.
It really takes you out of the show.
It does.
It really takes you out of the show.
There's just so much ads now, and it's just wild.
Yeah.
That brings us over to WrestleMania Night 2, and we kick off the show with one of the matches I know we were both most excited for, which was Brock versus Oba Femi, and it was a quick one.
Yeah.
It was a memorable one.
Yeah.
Oba.
It was quick but powerful.
Yeah. It wasn't an immediate squash, but it was a squash match.
Yeah, it was essentially a squash match.
And it wasn't the way that it normally goes.
Yeah.
It wasn't Brock
It was
squashing.
in my favor heavily.
Yes, it
So,
was.
I'm not getting an ass tat. No, not at all.
Not at all.
No ass tats for me.
Obafemi gets the win here,
He did.
and rightfully so. The
Yeah,
crowd was
absolutely.
just on fire for him through and through. And then we get the surprise at the end,
Yeah.
which I don't think any of us expected. But what appears is that Brock Lesnar has retired. He
Yeah.
takes off the boots. He
And his
takes off the
gloves.
gloves.
Left him in the
hugs
ring.
Paul Heyman. Got emotional, which
Yeah.
you don't see from
Yeah.
Lesnar at
No,
all.
he was crying in the ring.
Yeah, it was a cool moment, real cool moment. I got chills from it.
Yeah.
It was well done. The crowd was thanking Brock. He was shaking hands afterwards. So, what a career for Brock.
Yeah, for sure.
He did it all. He did
Yeah.
it all.
This match was, like you said, it was fast, but it was like no matter what Brock threw at him, like he hit him with the F5 and Oba just stood back up.
Yeah.
Essentially, right? He kind of
Yeah.
not fully. He was staggered.
Yeah.
But he was, as soon as he hit the mat, he started to kind of bounce up to his knees
Yes.
and was like trying to get back up. And that's just like you don't really see
You
that.
never
And then
see that.
immediately went into a choke slam.
Yeah.
Right. And
then
the
hit
clotheslines, he threw like 2 or 3 clotheslines at Oba in a row, and Oba just didn't even fucking, just nothing.
It was
Gets him in the corner, and then Oba just shoves him onto his ass, right?
Yeah.
It was just like total domination by Oba. And I don't know that there's anybody better in the business right now to retire Brock than Oba. Like that
No.
is a true passing of the torch here.
yeah.
Right? Like that is
Especially
like
when Michael Cole says it when he got to the top of the ramp. He's the next big thing.
Yeah.
Which was just poetic in
Yeah.
it all.
yeah.
It was, like I said, quick but impactful. Very well done. Oba deserved it. Now it's interesting to see what will be next for him.
Yeah.
Squash Roman tomorrow night.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Monday Night Raw. Oba challenge him. Roman accept and lose it.
Yeah.
That would be epic.
That would be
Sorry,
so good.
spoiler ahead.
Oh yeah. Eh, whatever.
Going on to the next match, we got our Intercontinental Ladder match, 6-way match. We had Penta versus Evans versus Rusev versus Dragon versus JD versus Rey Mysterio. This match cooked, man.
Yeah, this was awesome.
It was everything you expected from all of these guys. Even Rusev impressed me in this one.
Yeah.
He was balling out, and he was definitely one of these things. It's not like the other,
For sure.
but he still shined in this. I thought, just
What do you mean? Him and Javon Evans are like the same height.
that. Yes, Javon Evans is fucking tall though, skinny but tall.
No, that's what I was saying. I said that you said one of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
I said what? They're the same height.
That's
it doesn't matter that Javon Evans is built like a toothpick.
True.
They're the same height.
This was what, it brought me back to the Money in the Bank ladder match that you saw at WrestleMania. It was just highlight reel after highlight reel.
Yeah.
I think the fucking Mexican Destroyer on the
To JD on the
JD
ladder was fucking
brutal,
wild.
and then
he hit the Mexican Destroyer to Javon Evans at the end.
yeah,
Like he went up 2 or 3 rungs of the ladder like in a run, ran up it cleanly and smoothly, jumps off, hooks it, and just hits it, just
Yeah.
like boom.
It was
I was like, oh my god, the West Coast pop to Rusev through the ladder off the apron was brutal.
Ray hit his head on the ladder as it went. It was just
I think Rusev might have hit his
Yeah.
head on the ladder a little worse.
that's true. That's true.
His head went straight into the ladder, and I think it bounced down a couple of rungs as it broke. I was like, oh my god. Like, that was almost more brutal than the fucking Cody KO ladder
Yeah.
spots.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
It was a fun match. It was everyone shined. That Spanish fly from JD.
That is so fucking,
It was
such a sketchy move, but it's
sketchy,
so beautiful.
But when he hits it,
God,
it's
it's
so
beautiful.
clean. It was so nice.
Like no bounce,
No.
right? Like like you're on a ladder rung. You have to just be able to fucking fully turn.
Yeah.
And to have 2 people have to correspond
Just-
together to do a backflip and a front flip in unison while clutching each other is just insane.
so good.
It's my next cash in, so be ready.
Oh God. So Love the match. Penta wins, retains. I did not see that coming, but I mean, it's cool for him. A cool moment for him, and he's been a great IC champion so far, and I look forward to seeing who he challenges next. But it was a great match. So that brings us over to Sammy versus Trick Williams. That was the next match up, and Trick Williams wins. He gets the U.S. Championship. There was a little interference from Lil Yachty, but Sammy again was kind of just leaning into his heelish character and everything. Trick Williams getting the big pop and everything. Yep. It was cool. Cool entrance. Lil Yachty wasn't screaming like a little girl. He listened to our unaired episode yesterday and took notes, so that was cool.
Maybe Sammy Haluva kicked the bass into his voice.
Did you see he almost Haluva kicked Trick's dad in the crowd
when he hit Lil Yachty again on SmackDown? Really? Or today?
No, today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like it literally came so close. It was pretty wild. I think Trick Williams was the right person to win here. Obviously, he's very quick and up and comer coming up on SmackDown.
Hopefully we can get this to be now like Mello and Trick get into a program together, and Sammy can just kind of go away for a little while.
Just
figure out what the fuck's going on with him.
Or maybe he's gonna bug Cody about taking advantage of another thing again.
Maybe, yeah.
Who knows? We'll see. Next up, we got the Demon, Finn Balor, versus Dirty Dom, and I think easily goes hands down as the best entrances of the night.
Yeah.
Both of them had epic
they were great
entrances. The king of the luchadors and just dropping off the throne onto the guys was so cool. But we get the Demon Finn winning this match, and I think this match just absolutely cooked. It was a street fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't like over the top crazy, but
they have such good chemistry.
They really do.
Yeah, it was great.
And just the coup de grace through the table was awesome.
Yeah.
That was an awesome spot. Don't think I've ever seen that, so that's
my next cash in. So be prepared for that too.
Table galore.
I'm going off the ladder though.
Okay. I'd rather take that than the 3D that I did. I say that now until it happens.
Until I accidentally land on your face.
That's damn true. Oh, man. Demon Finn wins. Yep. Love it. Next up, we got Jade versus Rhea for the other women's championship. And Rhea Ripley, mommy, wins.
Darn tootin'.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
This was Jade's
needed. Best
match, though.
Yeah.
I think
Rhea really did a number.
Yes.
To make her look good.
Yeah.
That's not an easy task.
That reversal at the end
was so sick. Rhea did that so flawlessly.
It was so clean.
Reverse Jaded.
Yeah.
Into like a through the legs, tuck the arm straight into fucking Riptide that was solid.
That was
dope.
A great ending to it. Again, more interference in the women's championship match. You know, it's just both nights had the interference from the lackeys.
But that's because that's
their characters.
Yeah. We can't have a female heel apparently without lackeys. So
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Jade, but she was trying to build herself as that bitch, and then got lackeys at the last minute for this feud. Yeah. And so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So her second title defense in 6 months, and she loses the title. So
yeah. And there's a reason for that, and we're all good with it.
We are. Which brings us to our main event of the night: CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship, and got some epic entrances once again for both of these guys. Really excited to see AFI song on there for CM Punk.
Yeah,
that was a cool intro, and I think this was the match of the whole WrestleMania weekend. It got the longest time.
Agree.
It was a great back and forth, and our tribal chief is now our champion.
Yep.
Whether we like it or not.
Yeah, I don't.
There's no shenanigans. CM Punk's body gave out.
I will give him that. This is It's the first WrestleMania main event I can remember that Roman main evented where he didn't have to have his family come in to help him win or retain.
That's true,
So,
because even last year, Paul Heyman was kind of with Roman in a sense.
yeah.
And there was some interference going on in that match. But this literally was the first time in ages that he didn't need his family to come out. CM Punk's body gave out on him after trying to go for that second go to sleep, and is that Roman's way of saying he was old, being right? Like,
Guess so. Yeah.
they gave it their all. It was a solid match. Roman Reigns wins championship again. I hope Oba challenges him tomorrow. I know it won't happen, but now we get a part-time champion.
Yeah. Again.
For Monday Night Raw, which has been the show that's been watchable.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is like, that's why I'm just so disappointed is because it's like we have gone from having a champion who is literally, I don't know that he's missed a show since he won it. Really? Like, I think he's been at everything plus multiple SmackDowns he's been on too.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's just like, we go from that to now Roman, who hopefully we're wrong, and hopefully this is like, hey, you know what? He's here for the long haul, or something.
Yeah.
But when the fuck's he gonna go market Street Fighter?
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be like after tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna see him for another month and for whatever,
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, come on, man. So
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Thoughts on WrestleMania Night 2?
Significantly better than Night 1. Like, I don't know that there was a match on here that paled in comparison to any of the matches on Night 1.
Yeah.
I mean, like Rhea Jade probably doesn't quite hold up to
Steph and
Seth and Gunther.
Oh, yeah.
But Steph and Liv too. I mean, that was a good match, but yeah, I mean, it was significantly better. Again, quick matches though.
Very quick.
Oba Brock obviously was fast. The ladder match was lengthy. That was deserved.
Yeah.
Jade Rhea wasn't very long. Sammy Trick wasn't long. That was fast.
Quick.
So half of the matches of Night 2 were quick matches, and a lot of kind of in between time and
A lot of commercials.
video packages and commercials and stuff. And then you got we did get Danhausen.
Oh yeah, that was a fun
WrestleMania
segment.
with the midget Housens.
They wanted to be called that.
They wanted to be called that. Michael Cole made that
Claire.
clear that they wanted to be referred to as midgets.
So don't come at us.
Yeah, yep. That was we were given permission.
It was a fun segment though. Yeah. I agree. Night 2 was definitely leaps and
bounds better.
Yeah. And again, a lot of quick matches though.
Yeah.
So disappointed in that part. And then just again, the ads is just so wild.
Yeah.
For this, it's just, I want it to be the days of old. I know it can't be, but it was just nice to have a good flow of the show. You just watch a package, watch the match.
Watch the package. Watch the match.
Watch the match. And that was it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of filler. There was a couple filler moments like a Danhausen moment like we had, but those were welcomed things. So let's go into our 3 bells ratings for this.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with like a 1.75.
Okay.
And like 1.5 of that is from Night 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's it held its own to get to 3 bells.
Yeah.
I think like Night 2, if it was just Night 2, if that was all WrestleMania was just tonight, it'd probably be, right up there at a 3 bell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If maybe slightly below, but I think it held its own and it pulled its weight.
Yeah.
And Night 1 was extremely lackluster.
Yeah. I'm going to join you with the same score there. I think Night 1, I think you said it best while we were watching. It was like, where did the excitement for WrestleMania go?
Yeah.
And And it just didn't have that feel on
Yeah.
night one. It was similar last year, I think, as well.
Yeah.
But the cards were very different. Like, you could tell it was way more stacked for night two. And I thought they did a good job evening it out a little, minus, you know, the women's tag team match. I don't think...
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no one was really excited for
Like
it.
you could have left that completely off the card.
Yeah.
And had 6 and 6 matches and had the timing of night one be significantly better.
Yeah.
Had given a little more time to some of the matches that like should have actually had that.
Yeah.
But also like if you're going to build 6 to 7 match cards, then run the show for 4 hours.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you listed for, you know?
Yeah.
You have a 3 to 7 time frame and you fly through it.
And you finished both shows were done at 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So it's like you still have 30 more minutes that you could be, you know, divvying out to these matches to give them an extra couple minutes each, or give one an extra chunk of time. And, you know, but like if you can't really fill the time with that many matches and there's going to be quick fucking just kind of bullshit throwaway matches, I would rather see a WrestleMania with 4 matches that are each like fucking 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
Right?
Agreed.
Like give me fucking 4 60-minute Iron Man matches or something. Like honestly, like I'd rather see that if like the stories are built right. And that's the thing too, is I felt like the majority of the matches that we had over the 2 nights, the stories were built really well.
Yeah.
Like we actually had good stories going in, as to like last year where we were like 3 weeks away. We're like, we don't know what the fuck the matches are going to be or what they could be. And then they built them all really quick. Like a good portion of these have been being built since Rumble,
Agreed.
you know, or Chamber
Yeah.
at like outside of a couple of them, Seth and Gunther. But even that, they did a good job of a short build.
Yeah.
Right. Like they made that believable.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think they delivered on that build.
Yeah.
There wasn't really anything that was just like a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
But then all of the matches were quick turnarounds, and it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So-
I was telling Justin that after you left, I was just like, all the other PLEs, they've done 5 match cards, but given them extensive time in the
Yeah.
ring, and then your grandest show of them all.
Yeah. You
did
skimp
quick.
on everything.
It was just so quick. So
Yeah, like your grandest show, you load the card with more matches than you ever do on any of your other shows, but then you run the show less time than, or the same amount of time maybe that you do the 5 match cards.
yeah.
Right, because most of the other PLEs are 3 to 3.5 hours typically.
Yeah.
You know, with maybe the Rumbles longer, but even the Rumble this year I think was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
So
felt quick too.
yeah,
So yeah, that was our 3 bells ratings. You know, it was slightly better than a halfway mark there, and a lot of it, like you said, was WrestleMania night too. It did a lot of the heavy lifting, and I agree with you on that. So that was WrestleMania night too. That was WrestleMania. We got a year away for the next show.
yeah, man.
All right.
We can't speed past without giving you your flowers.
Okay.
Tim won the prediction off.
The prediction up by one win. By one win. It was Roman Reigns saved me.
Yep, we went into the main event of night 2 tied at 9 out of 12
Yeah.
total.
Yeah. Or 13. 13.
No, at going into the main event.
Oh, yeah,
9
yeah,
out of
yeah.
12.
9 out of 12. Sorry.
9
yeah,
out of
you're
12
agree-
because I missed. Well, you missed the Vision and the women's tag on night 1. I missed Gunther Seth and the women's tag on night 1.
Yeah.
And then we both missed the IC.
Yep.
So we went into the main event tied, and
It was a showdown for
I
the
picked Punk,
ages.
you picked Roman, and that was a hell of a match for us to have to go into a tie.
Yeah, no
that
kidding.
did make it a little more fun.
Yeah.
Because even though like we don't do anything with the winnings of this thing,
it's still fun.
It's still just like I was like, fuck, Tim just won. God damn it! Like, God, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So congrats, good
thank
sir.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
I concede the victory.
Well, guys,
All right.
thanks for tuning into the Triple B podcast.
Hell
Let
yeah.
us know what you thought of the show. And
Technically, wouldn't this technically be we're about to start season 3 of the show?
technically, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Kinda? Like,
yeah. I mean,
we
started
essentially
in-
started right after, like, a couple weeks after WrestleMania the first year.
Yeah.
because we dropped the first episode like the beginning of May. Mm-hmm. And then so
Time flies.
season 1 up to last WrestleMania, and then this is season 2.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, man. Going into season 3.
Let's fucking go.